It was the spring of 2009, and Amanda and I had just received news that we were getting ready to have another child, and Amanda and I had already picked out a house that we were going to move into now with our expanding family. And about that time, Amanda and I had a few discussions about her coming home and being a stay-at-home mom. You see, at that time she was teaching kindergarten at South School in Chillicothe, Illinois, and her income made up about 60% of our family's income at the time. And for her to become a stay-at-home mom meant that we would lose most of our income. And on top of that, we were stepping into a mortgage payment that was significantly higher than what we were used to paying in our house before. And during that time, I remember thinking to myself, I don't know how I'm going to do this. How can any family afford that much of of an income loss and increase expenses at the same time? And it was around that time that the church that I was at in Chillicothe started a course called Financial Peace University. And I wasn't able to take the course because it was offered during classes on Sunday morning, and I was teaching other classes and things at the time. But what I did do is I got a copy of this book, and at that time I read through Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover book. And through that process of taking on the finances myself and developing a budget with my wife, applying some of the principles from Dave Ramsey's class, like the debt snowball and the envelope system, and every dollar's got a name before the month begins, and those types of things. We had more income before I did Dave Ramsey's principles, and we were losing money every week. And then when I applied it, even though we had a higher mortgage, and even though we had lost $30-some thousand a year from my wife becoming a stay-at-home mom plus insurance, we still were able to save money and pay off debt by applying some of these principles. So I look back at that time, and it was a faith-building time for me. And during that period of time, I learned that being a steward and worshiping God through my finances was an area of my life that I had not explored and I had not fully developed. I could highly recommend to you now, personally, from my own experience, that Dave Ramsey is a man of God, and his principles are great, and you're going to benefit from this class if you take it. So take it from the Richards family. Financial Peace University is a life-changing experience.